This is Colm McGuigan for FLTV. Delighted to be joined by Leigh Wood in Belfast. Leigh, you're here to support Jordan Gill. Obviously, you've shared rounds with Michael. What have you said to Jordan Gill in the build-up to this fight?
No, and specifically said like, oh, you need to this, you need to that. It's been training down in Essex with my team, and they've helped him out a lot. He knows his keys to victory. He knows what he needs to do to win. That said, it's still a hard fight. But he's got the right direction. He needs to head into it to win this fight. He knows what he needs to be careful of. He knows what's going to, without giving too much away, don't want to talk middles. He knows what is going to win him this fight. He's confident in doing it as well. I can see it. He's confident. He knows what he needs to do. So,
if Jordan Gill doesn't get this done against Michael Conlan, do you believe it's the end of the road? And the same question about Michael Conlan if he doesn't beat Jordan Gill on Saturday night.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think it is. You look at boxing compared to other combat sports. You look at UFC. Like, if you got them fighters in there that are lost, and then you kind of throw them in the bin, like, oh, they're no good anymore. You wouldn't have had half the fights that have made the UFC great. Same with boxing. You can't defy a fighter off a loss. Look at me. How many fights I've lost and come back from. So it's down to the individual. But the boxing as a business needs to change. It needs to change because that's why it's getting left behind, I believe. A lot of fighters, they get to a certain level, then they might get beat, and then think, oh well, everyone's telling me to quit. Everyone's telling me I'm not good enough, or I'm not going to get the opportunities now. And then they call it a day when really, if the sport wasn't, the business wasn't like that, you never know. They could have gone on to win multiple world titles or been in some really exciting fights.
I spoke to Eddie yesterday and I asked him about what's next for Leigh Wood. He said if Michael Conlan comes through this against Jordan Gill, he'd like to make that fight at the City Ground. Is that a fight that you would welcome?
Ifs and buts, innit? But I'll fight anyone at the City Ground. But I'm confident in Jordan's going to get the job done tomorrow night. So I don't really want to talk about it. It's not even on my radar one bit. But I will fight anyone at the City Ground. Whoever Eddie says is going to be the best for the gate, pay me the most money, and make it the best event for that date, for that night we've got at the City Ground. Then
who do you want though? Because you need a good dance partner for a fight at the City Ground, and it's obviously something that's been on your mind for a while. You've probably thought about this since you were a child walking out there. So who do you want? Who's top of your list?
There's no one, honestly, from the bottom of my heart. I'd prefer to fight at the City Ground and fill it and get paid a fortune and have the chance of winning another world title. Of course I would. But if it's fighting for another world title, meaning I'm going to get paid half of what I was going to get paid against fighting someone else, and not filling the ground and having the atmosphere that it would create fighting someone else, then why would I? It possibly could be my last fight, so I want it to be the biggest, best, loudest, and financially the best for me as well, all in one night. So we've got conversations to have, we've got meetings to have, and we've got options, which is the main thing.
I know you're busy. Thanks for your time, mate. I appreciate it.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.